Okay, so I'm ready to demonstrate how to turn a pen. These are acrylic blanks, and I'm going to turn them on a duplicator. And so I have these 3 bushings up here are spaced to match up with the front edge of my duplicator plate. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's there, I promise. Just slide these on in order. That's the front tube. I'll do a bushing to match up with my duplicator between the 2 blanks. My second blank, and then my remaining bushings. And then I have a washer here just to kind of help uniformly press the bushings up against the blanks. And just put on your nut. Make sure it's good and snug. Don't over tighten it though, it'll damage your mandrel. Put your tailstock up against there, nice and snug. Once again, don't over tighten it, it'll cause damage. And I have on this tailstock I've got a tightening nut, I guess, here that once, as you'll see, if it makes noise while I'm turning, I can just adjust this to tighten it some. Pretty handy. So now I'm just going to put on my safety glasses and my dust mask. Okay. And from here we just turn on the mandrel, and we're going to start. As you'll see, it's going to be pretty tough on the tool here, turning these corners. I should have sanded them off, but time restrictions didn't permit. So I'm just going to do it without sanding them down. But you'll see that I'm going to go really, really slow. Well, not slow, but I'm going to take off very, very small amounts of this corner material first, and then once it starts getting round, it'll start coming off in ribbons, and I can start taking off more material at that point. But you'll see that as we get to it. So I'm going to turn on the lathe. That's what happens when you take off too much material. It'll just get caught on the tip of your tool. Stuff out of the way. And if it gets turning too much like that, that's a time when you can either tighten your tailstock on your mandrel, depending if it's your mandrel or your blank. In this case, it's my blank, so I will have to turn off the lathe and tighten my nut up a little bit. And this should help keep that from happening. We'll see. Again, be careful not to take too much off, otherwise you'll ruin your blank. And you'll have to start all over again. I'm going to continue and work on these corners here and get it down to round, and then I will come back in another video so you can see how the turning is at that point.